Hi, this is Rob. We're here from Geek Magazine doing a Geek TV episode with author Jen Frankel. She's a local author, and when I heard what her books were about, I felt it really necessary to have her talk about it. So let's go with your first book.
My latest book is called Undead Redhead, and it's about a sweet little vegan zombie who lives in Toronto.
Okay, so vegan zombie. Now, me, I'm a carnivore, so I'm all good with vegan zombies and vegans and vegetarians because they're on the menu for me. But we have we have a lot of listeners who are vegetarian or vegan, and it's nice to know that on their end, after the zombie apocalypse, they can still promote good life choices and survive. So how does it work being a vegan zombie?
Well, I guess it's nice to know that even the zombie community can be inclusive. My character actually eats rotten fruit and vegetables, but it takes her quite a while to figure that out. In fact, when she's first discovered by the male protagonist, she's hiding in an alley behind a dumpster in the alley behind a vegan restaurant that used to be her favorite when she was alive.
Okay, and you have a couple of other books.
I read a fantasy series called Blood and Magic, sort of a contemporary horror fantasy set in Toronto as well. And the first two books of it are out, and the third one is coming out in time for Fan Expo this year.
Very nice. Well, you know, Geek Inc. will be at Fan Expo, and a lot of our fans will be at Fan Expo, so I hope they come and check that out. And before we continue on, I have to ask you, have you ever written about tattoos?
I'm actually writing a feature right now about a woman who, she's a bard in a fantasy world and has no memory of who she is, but she starts to piece it together because of an enormous, incredible piece of art on her back.
Okay, that's very cool. And I hear you also write a lot of your books in a tattoo cafe?
Yeah, this is the most wonderful place. I live in Parkdale in Toronto, and I discovered a place called Jinx Art Factory that's run by a pair of amazing identical twins called Jen and Sarah Wetmore. Sarah calls herself the coffee barista, and Jen Wetmore is a wonderful tattoo artist. So you can go in, have a latte, and get yourself tattooed.
That's very cool. Well, next time we're in Toronto, we're going to have to check out that cafe because that sounds like just the sort of thing our listeners want to hear about. Thank you very much, Jen, for doing this with us, and have a good convention.
Thanks so much.
Bye. It's Rob signing off for Geek TV.
Once known as angels from the sky and heaven.